Whoa, is that the new release?
Can I try it?
Yeah, sure. It's the Warhorse. It's a new super overstable driver, but it's pretty fast. You sure you have the arm for it? Pfft, of course I do. Have you watched any reviews? Well, I've seen you and some of the big arms throw it on just a little bit of an anhyzer that fades back at the very end. Well, if you don't have that big of an arm, it's not gonna fly the same. Well, I'll have you know, one time I threw it 500 feet. Might have been a little bit of a tailwind. Okay, and off a cliff. So the Warhorse is great for big arms, but for your arm speed, it's just not gonna fly very well. It's more stable than you think it is. Come on, don't be ridiculous. I'll go throw it right now. Okay, you can give it a shot. Yeah, I'll show you. That disc is scary. I warned you. Okay, so maybe I'm not a big arm, but I can throw something else overstable, like my Ballista Pro, right? Well, those are actually designed to be fairly straight. A lot of the big arms on tour actually use them for turnovers or big long anhyzers that only fade out at the very end. So it's not supposed to be overstable? Well, not particularly. What about a Sheriff? Those are pretty straight too. They've got some fade at the end, but generally they fly pretty straight. So what if mine are overstable? Well, you're probably not throwing them hard enough to use all of the speed they have. Okay, but on Facebook, everyone talks about how great these discs are. They're obviously throwing them with enough power, right? All right, Dan, think about this. On the course, how many people do you see that actually throw over 400 feet? Oh, not very many, like 2. Now think, how many people say they can throw over 400 feet online? Well, just about everybody, man. 400 feet's like the minimum to even have an opinion on the internet. I just wonder where all those people go on league night. Wait a minute, you're not saying they're lying? 400 feet's a lot of power. People do that? People just go on the internet and tell lies? Or maybe worse, they're lying to themselves. Think about this. If you threw a driver just flat, you can flip it up to flat or throw it flat, doesn't really matter, but as long as it doesn't flip over, it just flies straight and fades at the end. How far would it go? Oh boy, let's see. Carry the 4, about 325. See, with that power, you're just not taking advantage of those faster discs. As a matter of fact, by throwing those faster discs, you're actually losing control. Here, I've got a stack of slower discs that are gonna fly pretty much the same for you, but because they're slower, you're gonna have a lot more control. Thanks. And if I tell people on the internet I throw 400 feet with a Maverick, I'll have even more credibility. That's a great idea.